We got two game changers for options traders. One, nested rolling. Most brokers, or I should say some brokers, will allow you to roll. So, for example, if I'm in a 280 call and I think this thing is going to go up, if I get to that level of that blue line on the screen, the roll to 290, I can set my alert, set my trigger, and it'll basically roll me up. But then most brokers will leave you stranded there. You can't do much else after that. You can't do a bunch of trades. You can't do anything else. So the nested roll is the next big thing. Allows you to go from 290s, and if it keeps going up, it'll allow me to continue without me having to do anything. Allow you to roll up to the 300s, allow you to roll up to the 310s. As long as you set your triggers up, you set your levels up, you're ready to go. It is an awesome addition to the option traders arsenal here. So again, here's a quick example. You're in a 315 call. You want to roll up. If the stock goes above 320, I want to get up to the 320 calls. If it goes up to the 330, it's my trigger. I can roll up to the 330 calls. It's just awesome in terms of having a nested configuration. No one else is doing this unless you're on the higher end hedge fund type of status. The next thing, gap protection. This is huge. Again, SMCI, you're trading something like this. This went up $30 just on a whim here, and they sold it all the way back off. If you didn't have your levels in there, you would have been screwed, right? So that's one, right? But what happens if it gaps up and it gaps up through 3 or 4 of your levels? How's the system going to handle you basically trying to roll when the stock was only up for like 10 minutes, right? Are you going to be able to get all these trades in? What happens? Do you get stuck in one trade and not trade with the market? So how does that happen on a big gap down? Like you go down through $100 on Palo Alto on earnings, right? Now, a lot of you may not trade earnings, but if you were in there saying it's going to go down, would you have had enough levels in there to be able to handle it? Well, the gap protection, take that same example we just looked at, you can click your activate for the gap override protocol, and it's basically going to roll you up to your highest level. So if in that Palo Alto example where I was in at 315, this would automatically roll me up and out to the 340 calls and lock my profit in. So again, you can set these things up, and it is just a game changer, right? This is just huge. So the gap protection minimizes your trades and maximizes your profits without you even have to touch it, right? So check it out for free over at optionsrobot.com.